180. Go.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
20. Value three.
Goff working from the pistol. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's on target to Williams. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Right 20.
Now Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Stop made by Donovan Ezaraku.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Throwing again. It's Goff. He's got it along the sideline. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Montgomery. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down. Goff setting to throw. And they take this in for the score. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Everybody, kill.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Lions out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Running for the marker with Williams. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3-yard loss on the play.
Snap is off, it's Prescott. And he's caught, he's got Lamb. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. All right,
Give to Williams from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, 47. All right, 26.
1st down, here's Dak. That's Pickens with the catch outright. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
47.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here we go. All right, 26.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott throwing all the way to the end zone here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. 4 and 8. We're going to 54. 1 and 8.
Prescott now on third down. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's another Cowboys. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. Here we go. 46, 46. 46.
Dak now from the gun. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line.
Hey, Kay, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make has consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
38-yard line.
Kill.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take one. We're going to 54.
From the 41. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devontae Maddox comes up with it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, Goff. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He put everything he had into this one. He connects on the deep shot. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Here we go. By 20.
Goff working from the pistol. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Lift.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Value 1.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he'll go down here at the 16. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
We go tonight. 180.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Cowboys nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 40. Right in. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys 14 points back. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left and that clock winding down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Amik Robertson takes it away. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
180. DC.
They're going to pass it here. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here goes the line. 180. What's that? What's that?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll get it up to the 27. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
20. What's that?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. He's going to push one deep down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here we go, 47.
Here he is to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. All right, one more snap to play here.
Yeah, here we go. I think. One. Here we go. Kill. Hey, kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't?
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
14, Cowboys 8.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Dallas.